guys, it's Tuesday, it's 9 p.m., and we're here at Bridgeside Studios in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. We are a live, free music concert. We do it every week just from the love of it, and you guys can stream us from just about any different platform you want. Tonight, we have an awesome artist. They are called Feather and Stone, and you know what? I'm just going to shut up and let's listen to them talk because they're awesome. So here they are.
$40 in my pocket, a picture of you inside my head, and sure there's some things I'd have to forget, but I would leave them if you said, just run away with me, let's hit the road, this world's been weighing on you, and baby it shows. I thought that maybe you'd be my best friend, I could be yours. Why don't you pack a bag and we'll hash the details out as we go. I'll pack some fruit and some granola. I'll leave my charger and my phone. I'd really like to get to know ya. I've been spending too much time alone. Just run away with me. Let's hit the road. This world's been weighing on you, and baby it shows. I thought that maybe you'd be my best friend, and I could be yours. Why don't you pack a bag, and we'll hash the details out as we go. Just run away with me, let's hit the road. This world's been weighing on you, and baby it shows. I was thinking maybe you'll be my best friend, and I could be yours. Why don't you pack a bag, and we'll hash the details out as we go. Hey guys. Hey guys, my name is Kristen and this is my brother Michael. We're from Staten Island. We are a band called Feather and Stone, and we just want to thank Bridgeside for having us tonight and everyone for watching. So that was an original that we just did. We're going to do one more, and then we have one cover for you guys. I've been wondering something. How is it every horse-drawn carriage seems to turn into a pumpkin the next day? The next day. I've become quite cautious, 'cause every knight in shining armor turns out far worse than the monsters that they say. And I'll be out here in the forest waiting to be found, like I never had a choice. And I'll be locked up in my room until you come around, and I'll wait to hear your voice to tell me I can let my hair down. Tell me I can let my hair down. I've grown weary of the mirror on the wall. Love seemed much nearer than it ever was at all. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. And I'll be staring out my window at these dragons by my door. And in spite of all the times where I've been burned before, what's the lesson learned if you got no one to learn it And I'll be out here in the forest waiting to be found, like I never had the choice. And I'll be locked up in my room until you come around, and I'll wait to hear your voice to tell me I can let my head down. Tell me I can let my head down. I can let my head down. I can let my head down.
So this next song we're doing is going to be a cover. It's by this young upcoming artist. Her name is Maggie Rogers. The song is called Alaska, and she is just really awesome, and we want to pay a little respect to her. So.
I was walking through icy streams that took my breath away, moving slowly through westward waters over glacial plains, and I walked off you, and I walked off and oh me, oh my, I thought it was a dream, so it seemed. And now breathe deep, I'm inhaling. You and I, there's air in between. Leave me be, I'm exhaling. You and I, there's air in between. Ooh, you and I, there's air in between. Cut my hair so I could rock back and forth without thinking of you. Learn to talk and say whatever I wanted to. And I walked off you, and I walked off and oh me, oh my, I thought it was a dream, so it seemed. And now breathe deep,
This next song is one of the newer songs we wrote. It's called Rain Boots.
I dreamt last night that we went walking in the rain, and you took me by the hand and told me they all can't be sunny days. Darling, I'm starting to come unwound, and this is as optimistic as I'll allow. Even when my head's up in the clouds, I keep an extra pair of rain boots on the ground. One part fight to two parts flight, whisked together in a fragile bowl. If I stay with you tonight, I'd rend apart the tethers of my soul. Darling, I'm starting to come unwound, and this is as optimistic as I'll allow. Even when my head's up in the clouds, I keep an extra pair of rain boots on the ground. But honey, soon I'll come around. But this old fighter jet, she's stubborn off the ground. Even when my heart beats safe and sound, I'm always looking out for trouble lying around. Even when my head's up in the clouds, I keep an extra pair of rain boots on the ground.
This next one is called Your Hand. We originally called it Toast, but then we realized that's kind of weird, so you'll see why.
Here's a toast to Mr. All, and all the nights I stayed up trying to write him love songs. It's 'cause of him that I grew strong enough to wait for you to come along. All these things I never realized. It's all been easier to visualize. Since your hand found its way into mine, and as the night starts to get cold, I'll rest my head upon your shoulder. this glass of whiskey to all the 3 a.m. texts saying how he missed me. I've been singing songs in this key ever since you wound up next to me. All these things I never realized. It's all been easier to visualize. Since your hand found its way into mine, and as the night starts to get cold, I'll rest my head upon your shoulder. I'll raise a glass of love, both lost and found, and to this feeling since you've come around.
So this next song is called Voice Next to Me, and it's my favorite song that we have. So hope you guys enjoy.
Lay around on Sunday, watch the cars drive by, waiting on the phone. You're working late again and you said you can't stop by, so I'll be here alone. I want you to call me when the sun goes down and talk me to sleep. And since I can't hold your hand while I'm lying around, I want your voice next to me. I'm humming in the kitchen, noodles in the pan, but you say not to wait. You won't be home till morning, your boss, he can't come in. But I'll save you a plate if you just promise you'll call me when the sun goes down and talk me to sleep. And since I can't hold your hand while I'm lying around, I want your voice next to me. Oh, darling, I've been walking in my sleep. I just need something to hold on to, someone that I can keep around. I'm breaking down, so just promise you'll call me when the sun goes down and talk me to sleep. And since I can't hold your hand while I'm lying around, I want your voice next to me.
This next one is our most recent song. It's called Road That's Taken.
As we go forth, I have to tell you, I've been down this path before, and I think I'd rather walk along the road that's traveled more. we're young and free, and we're in love, and though there's still so much to see, I prefer to do my hiking where there's markings on the trees. 'Cause the afternoon ain't promised in the morning, and I can't risk losing time with you, my darling. And with still so much to take in, this time around, let's walk the road that's taken. Still much to learn, and though I know that there ain't shit free in this world, it don't cost a boy or girl to tell each other those 3 words. 'Cause the afternoon ain't promised in the morning, and I can't risk losing time with you, my darling. And with still so much to take in, this time around, let's walk the road that's taken. 'Cause the afternoon ain't promised in the morning, and I can't risk losing time with you, my darling. And with still so much to take in, this time around, let's walk the road that's taken.
So this is our last song. It's called Sip of Water, which I could use myself.
Take a pic also. Yeah.
Oh my, I think I spoke too soon. I came in hotter than a July afternoon, but I guess that poise was never really my strong suit. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna lay here on the table. I'm sure I'll be fine. Just my legs, they aren't feeling very stable. Straight up to my spine, I counted backwards from 10, but I still ended up right back here again. I need to take a sip of water and breathe through my nose before we push this any farther, baby. Let's stop and see how it goes. Bump the brakes, but I can't do no 55, sir. With how I learned how to drive, it don't take long until I'm in overdrive, but I still get there alive. I counted backwards from 10, but I still ended up right back here again. I need to take a sip of water and breathe through my nose before we push this any farther, baby. Let's stop and see how it goes. I think I've seen this movie before, and honey, I got enough friends, but you're just too hard to ignore. So I guess I'll be going there again. I need to take a sip of water and breathe through my nose before we push this any farther, baby. Let's stop and see how it goes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you guys so much for having us, and thank you guys for watching.
Woo!
We had a blast.
That was awesome, guys. That was just like honey to my ears. That was amazing. We will be right back. We're going to watch a clip from last week's episode with Shout Out. They were pretty rocking. We'll be back with a Q&A with Feather and Stone.
Cool.
Don't miss it. We're still doing so. Yeah. Hey, guys.
On your mind, do you say it's on your mind? Do you say what's on your mind? Just a matter of wasted time. I don't know how it seems, but it doesn't really make a difference to me. Them stop, hoping to rewind the clock. Time to think about what's gone. Pushing back and know the numbers never have a chance. So I'm here when I'm feeling kicked back. I see it all the time and I've lost my mind. But now it's all inside. Do you say what's on your mind? It's just a matter of wasted time. I don't know how it seems, but it doesn't really make a difference to me. As I lay down my head, I close my eyes to compromise for this unfamiliar feeling. Try to get away, my normal escapes just won't cut it. The relief is only brief, dim light that just won't fade away. You say what's on your mind? It's just a matter of wasted time. I don't know how it seems, but it doesn't really make a difference to me. Do you say what's on your mind? Just a matter of wasted time. I don't know how it seems, but it doesn't really make a difference to me. Do you say what's on your mind? Just a matter of wasting time. I don't know how it seems, but it doesn't really make a difference to me.
Hey guys, we're back with Feather and Stone, and we're here for a pretty interesting Q&A. We're here with Kristen and Mike. They're from Staten Island. And tell us about yourselves a little bit before we even get into the questions.
My name is Kristen. I will be 21 in like 2 weeks.
Woo!
I have about 8 months left of nursing school, and then
Is it going to sync up like really close where
Yep.
birthday, nursing school graduation?
Yeah, exactly. So
Cool.
the whole party.
Cool.
Mike, I'm a teacher in the Bronx, even though I live on Staten Island.
Oh, nice.
I've been playing guitar since I was like 10. And we started playing together like
2 years ago, probably.
Something like that.
Now you guys have a relation here. It's not just you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, my sister.
Yeah. And when we were younger, we actually hated each other. Like,
Really?
yeah, I would just
Least
kind of do.
favorite of three
Yeah,
sisters
we have
for a
2
long
sisters.
while.
But you guys have
besides-
always been playing music throughout your lives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just 2 years ago, you're like, hey.
Yeah, I think 2 years ago he one day like listened to me sing and kind of said like, "Oh wow, like she can actually sing," and
That's
then
pretty funny. Like your
He-
sister, it took you however many
Yeah,
years to be
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Once
I'll give
I-
you some credit.
Head in the sand.
yeah, once I grew up a little, I really like used to annoy him any chance I could when I was younger.
Sure. That's a
Yeah,
younger sibling's
yeah.
job,
I mean, it was,
right?
and I'm the middle
Yeah.
child, so I
Yeah.
really had to do that.
Sure.
That was my job. So
Sure. Sure. And what are you teaching in the Bronx?
Music, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
yeah.
Cool. Do you have like some students that you're really stoked about, or like
Yeah,
you're like
all of
shepherding
them.
their like?
Every single one.
That's awesome. That's the
I have
best
about
answer
I
ever.
think I have like 180 students on average. I have like 16 classes.
Uh-huh.
It's a District 75 school. All the students have disabilities.
Cool.
So there's about 12 in a class.
That's awesome.
And getting
That's-
a piano this year.
Sweet.
There's a program. God, I shouldn't forget the name of it. The pianos that are out in the parks. They put them out in
Oh,
the
yeah,
parks
yeah,
for the
yeah.
summer. One of my cousins painted one,
Cool.
and
Those like half stacks.
Yeah.
Those, cool.
yeah. So I'm hoping that I can actually get his, but his is in like Far Rockaway, and the school's in the Bronx.
Uh huh.
So they don't know if they're gonna be able to make that happen.
Well, that's awesome. That sounds like a program we'd love to help you share
Yes.
and promote.
Yeah.
If there's anything you'd like to just tell the people watching now about it,
Yes.
that like what we can
If I
do.
can only remember the name of the program.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
come back to it then.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. Yeah.
All right, so let's open up some questions to the stream if you guys are into that.
Sure.
Alexa, we got any questions ready?
Yes, we do. All right. Our first question is for Kristen. And our viewers want to know, what does the waveform on your necklace mean?
Okay, hold this for a second. So this, well, because I told you I'm a nursing major, this is an EKG, and then it has a tiny little heart next to it. I have a tattoo of it. It's not my EKG or anything, but it's just a normal, I don't know if you can get this on camera. It's just an EKG with a bass and a treble clef through it, because like nursing and music are like the only 2 things really in the world that I like. So then I got this about like a year and a half ago, and then for Christmas my boyfriend saw this, and it's like my go-to necklace. I wear it every day.
That's
so
really cool. That's a really original tattoo. I don't think I've ever seen
nice. I like that.
before. That's
I like
really
it.
awesome. Have
Yeah.
you seen the other tattoos that are wavelengths that you can like hear
Yeah.
a sound over some app or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, they're really cool.
Would you ever get anything like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mhm. I can't get too many that could be shown for nursing, but
Sure.
this is like respectable, and it's it has to do with nursing, so
It's
this
pretty.
one's
I
good.
think it's respectful.
Yeah,
I think
this
it's
one's
pretty
good.
cool. Cool. Next question.
Our next question is, who are some of your musical inspirations?
It's a very
So-
unique question.
So Amy Winehouse is definitely my biggest inspiration, vocal wise.
Yeah, you can totally hear that like blues, and,
Yeah,
like
cool.
jazz in your
I
voice.
like that. Yeah, also like Nora Jones.
For me, I'm a D'Angelo guy.
Right
D'Angelo's a big, one of my larger influences, like Prince and Sly Stone and some of that stuff. But I
Very
also
cool.
like.
Nice, thank you, Chris.
I also like a lot of folkier stuff. I'm a fan of Justin Vernon, like
Bonnie
stuff with
Bear.
Bonnie
That's
Bear
like
and,
my
Bonnie
that's
Bear,
like my
definitely.
wheelhouse.
That's-
Yeah,
yeah,
like
so
in
good.
terms of singer-songwriter stuff, that's
Yeah.
more my wheelhouse.
I know. I have
like
you ever
this
seen
Iron
or
and Wine?
experienced? Iron and Wine's
I'm a fan of
awesome.
them.
Yeah, I think
That's-
we've got some pretty sweet overlap going taste
Yeah.
wise. Have you ever experienced like your favorite artist live?
Yes, I
And,
saw
like, what-
D'Angelo live.
Cool.
After the
Where?
At the whatever the tennis stadium is in Queens.
Forest Hills or
Yes, Forest Hill. Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, they put on some good shows there. I think Fleet
Yeah.
Foxes they did one in Prospect Park recently, but they're going to Forest Hills and they're like
Nice.
changing their sound up to have like a big brass section and
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
still got that like Portland vibe, which is really cool.
It was cool that it was like it felt like an arena, but it also had like, 'cause it's a lot smaller, so it had
Yeah, it's
the
intimate,
feel of an
yeah.
intimate setting, but
Yeah.
more of like, yeah.
Have you ever seen Bon Iver live?
I have not.
No, I wish.
No.
I had the fortune, thanks to my beautiful girlfriend, to go see him live at King's Theater here, and honestly, that was like a show I've never experienced before. Just like if you like it, you can see it live. You're just like, whoa! It's like a changing experience. Yeah. What's one of like your favorite shows you've ever seen live?
I'm not, like, I haven't gone to a crazy amount of concerts, which is kind of ridiculous.
Sure.
I am into country music. He's not that much of the country.
Really,
I'm into country. I really do love country concerts. But I recently went to...
Who's your country people? Because I think one of our comptrollers, Katie, is super into country.
I knew I liked her. But I went to an Eric Church concert, like, in February or something, and it was amazing. He's so good.
Cool.
Like, awesome live. I'm just big into, like, if they sound good live. I don't like them to sound totally different than the record.
Yeah, otherwise, bands shouldn't be just made in a studio.
Yeah,
exactly. You should be able to like
you should have some
touch
real
it
talent
and
in
feel
there.
it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, cool. What's another? Let's keep it going. What are some more questions here, Alexa?
Our next question is: where is your favorite place to rehearse or make music?
That's a tough one because
living room.
Yeah, living room / basement or
kitchen.
anything. Yeah, Michael recently got married.
Kudos.
In May, so he just moved out.
My wife,
so
Ivy.
it's kind of like we have to actually like set times up now to record. It used to just be like, or to like rehearse. It used to just be like, oh, like come downstairs. But now he lives like 15 minutes away, so I gotta go drive to him and pick him up. But
Sure. Does that give it more of like a band schedule vibe? Does that
Kind
like
of, yeah.
It was
make it more real?
I think
it was
it actually
actually
helped us.
almost harder to make it happen in the kitchen than it is to like because you have to go out of your way to do it. So it's better.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense a little bit when you're too comfortable
granted.
or relaxed. Yeah, you take it for
yeah,
granted.
yeah, it was like a little too relaxed, and we didn't really get much done.
Yeah.
But now it's like we've set up times where it's like, we're gonna rehearse, and in this few hours we actually get stuff done.
What was that first moment when you guys like started living apart, where you're like, oh, this is working, like for us?
Well, it was
like
weird
it.
at first. He's like my best friend. I know that's corny,
No,
but
it's
it was
not.
weird for like him not to be there because like he got married and moved out basically in 24 hours. So I was like, what the hell? Like I
Oh,
lost
man.
my brother.
Yeah.
But
It was a
then,
quick 1-2.
yeah, it was.
I met her a
really
week
quick.
before.
Yeah. No, I love his wife. She's like my best friend, and so they're really good. Like cooks, they love to cook. So the thing is, like, he's like, oh, if you come over, I'll cook you breakfast or I'll cook you lunch. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. So. Yeah.
And as a teacher, I'm off in the summer, so it's a little easier.
It's really
now.
nice.
It'll probably get a little more difficult come the school year.
Yeah.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
But.
Sure. Well, that is awesome. Alexa, keep them coming.
So now that you guys actually like each other, what's your favorite part about performing as a brother-sister duo?
Probably the places we go to. We usually perform at a few bar restaurants right around our house. Well, my house, his old house. And it's just like the atmosphere is like our favorite thing, really. We have so much fun. We have so many, like we have a following. We have a lot of people that come see us. We play at a Mexican place. We get to drink margaritas and,
Cool.
all that jazz.
Yeah. For me, I like writing. Like that's my contribute. Like so, I really enjoy being able to write something for somebody else. I wrote songs for myself for a while, but I cannot sing as well.
Sure.
So it's fun to write something and then have it sound how it does when someone else sings it. So
Yeah, I feel like it almost adds to the process where you almost remove yourself from it.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's almost like a release of an ego, kind of. Like I can write this and have it sound beautiful from not me, from someone else, and that's like part of contribution. Like,
and
that's
it doesn't
amazing.
have to. You don't have to like completely have your stamp on it.
Yeah.
100% of the time you can.
Yeah, contributing is part of it, That is awesome. You guys have, like, just the coolest vibe about you, too, and I love your sound.
Thank you.
I think if there are no more questions, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Cool. Thank you guys so
Thank
much for
you
having us. It
for
was so much
having
fun.
us.
Yeah, it was
a
awesome.
blast.
Yeah,
You
it
guys
was.
are honey to the ears. Tasty stuff.
Good. That's good to hear.
Cool. All right, guys, so this has been Feather and Stone. We're going to catch you again next week, same time as always, 9 p.m. on Tuesdays. Next week we have Lizzie and the Makers. I don't know, they sound pretty good to me. So, catch us next week, same time, same place. We've been doing it forever. Just get here already. Ah! See you later, guys.